gonna go live first. This one's gonna be then let's see. This should be set to wait. Pop out. It's not. Oh wait, it's not working as a pop out. We did make our goal though. I'm supposed to look for latest comments. That's the one that works. Hold on. How do I figure this out? Because the dashboard options are not the same. Hold on, let's see if I can edit this to make this properties. Yeah, because the code is set for something different. Hold on. And nope, code is still not working properly. I can slide this to the top, but it still eats up it still eats up valuable real estate. Okay. Okay, so it looks like something happened to Facebook in OBS make Facebook comments overlay. Okay. Non-OBS script. You have to get an access. Oh, I don't want to do the access token version. That one's miserable. Hold on. It's some custom CS. Custom CSS overlay. Okay. How to add custom CSS alert box. No. How to customize your live stream. How to customize your setup. And I shouldn't have shared it this early. Customs. Facebook Live Facebook Live transparent live chat. It's doing a quick look. CSS. Hold on. Let's see if this one works. Oh, this is a very big CSS. Hold on. Let's see if this is correct. If this doesn't pan out, try again next week. Nope, I'm still using the wrong code. Hold on. What does it say here? Source. Add browser. So Facebook gaming streamer chat question mark page number. Okay, hold on. So I need to get a different. So I need a different source. Not comments, not the live producer feed. So stand by. I'm still figuring this out a little bit. OBS. I wish you could do this better. But I'm seeing this up right now, and I also need to. Okay, so how do I get a link? Okay, copy link. Maybe that's it. No, that's not the right link. Okay, so none of this is working. So you know what? Save it for next time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start shortly. So yeah, we're actually gonna start right about now. I'm just gonna share this with one last group. I can say I'm very glad that Facebook is doing it right. It's making it easy for me to share to almost all my groups. There's just one more group I need to share to, and yeah, we'll post it right now. And now we get to start drafting. So hello everyone. Well, there we go. Welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today, we are going to be doing yet another premium draft of Strixhaven. So far, we've drafted Lorehold, which I really like. We've drafted Witherbloom, which is kind of fine. We drafted Prismari, which I liked on paper until I got run over by the worst possible matchups. Let's see if we can try a different college. I'm basically trying to make it my goal to try all the colleges. So we're just down to Quandrix and Silverquill. So let's see if we can get those. And let's see. I should. Okay, that was fast. That was really fast. Hold on. So. And oh, you know what? I think we are going Silverquill. Stars have aligned. We're taking Shadrick Silverquill. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff before we. Well, Actually, the only other things I'm really considering would be like the explosive welcome, which I find too expensive. Honor trolls kind of fine. I might actually prefer Spectre in some cases. Combat professor would be something I would look for. Environmental science is something I'd like, but we are definitely taking Shadrick Silverquill. How many? This is my third one, or no? This would be my second one. Oh yeah. Some people are asking, how do you get this to pop out? Hold down the Alt key. That's one way to get it to pop out. And ooh, Shadrick Silverquill into Lightning Bolt. Let's look for. Okay, the cards I would really consider are like Expel and Rise to Extus. Unfortunately, nothing really good outside of that. I might just take the Lightning Bolt again. We can splash a little red. It shouldn't be that hard. Also noticing a lot of the good cards we're passing are Quandrix, so we're passing this, we're passing this. This one kinda counts. But we're definitely taking the Lightning Bolt at this point because these are... Yeah, take the good cards whenever you can, then worry about where you slot into later. So right now we got the Mage Hunter, which is fine. Thunderous Orator is actually very good in Silverquill. This... Like, if you can get the sequence of like good creatures with abilities, like say a Spectre or an Inkling Summoning, this can go a long way. Eager First Year, we kind of want to have a lot of cheap spells, like say the Professor's Warning or like a Plum the Forbidden. But let's start with the Orator first. So we are still technically splashing red. There's an Introduction to Annihilation, which is really good. Hunt for Specimens, it's technically a Witherbloom card, but it's perfectly fine for Silverquill. There's a Mage Duel, so we're passing a really good Quandrix deck to someone. Also, yeah. Also, let's see. Let's expand this. Let's mute this one. Let's see. Hey Jericho, thanks for thanks for throwing a like. How are you doing? Right over there in your... Well, technically it's in our part of the world. Pinoy represent. That's us. Okay, now I'm tempted to take the Lorehold Campus because it gives us a free way to splash the Lightning Bolt. Not too fond of Accelerating Elocution's technically a top-end card. Study Break is a good way to punch through, but we are not super aggro quite yet. We only have 3 creatures, and one of them is a bit on the later end. I'm probably gonna just take the Lorehold Campus just to make sure I can splash for this one without flooding my deck with too many mountains. Also, yeah, we're definitely passing a good... Okay, another alternate consideration is like Bayou Gruft if ever we go for Silverquill Witherbloom. Ooh, it's starting to look like white-black is either overdrafted or just not being represented, which might be a problem. I could just take Lorehold Excavation. This one's a very good long-term advantage card. Maybe we could get some... Yeah, I'm definitely taking this one. So we're kind of split in between. Oh yeah, this is Trail of Possibility. Definitely taking Pilgrim the Aegis. Oh wait, there's a Clever Luminancer. This one's also a good one. But so far, not that many... Well, if we want to go aggro, this is the way to go. This one helps us in the long term, but I think we want to build towards an aggro deck. It's between Luminancer and Leech Fanatic. We're gonna go with Luminancer because this has a higher ceiling depending on what spells we get. Okay, I want to take the Spirit Summoning for the lesson board. So far, we don't have one quite yet. Infuriate. Sadly, it's in the splash color. Brackish Trudge. We only have one way of gaining life right now. I'm gonna just take the Beaming Defiance because that is a spell I would dump on Clever Luminancer. I probably will not take the second one though. I'm more likely to take the Campus Guide. Since we only need to dig for one mountain, this helps us at least limit to one mountain. Alternative would be Stonebound Mentor. It's a 3/3. This one's better, but I don't... We might end up going Lorehold against Splashing Black. That's also another possibility I have to consider. Come on, I wanted to play Silverquill. Fine, Mentor. Yep, it looks like Silverquill is slightly overdrafted. We're going to have to go for the long haul. Yeah, Spirit Dwarf is actually not bad. But we have to pay attention to instants and sorceries we want to get. I do like either of these, but yeah, we'll still go for... We're going to focus mostly on white whenever possible. This is a good lesson, actually. It's also a very good creature as well. I think we should at least take one lesson. So far, we don't have any learn cards yet, but, well, Stonebound Mentors are coming in, so it looks like we are more likely to lean towards... We're more likely leaning towards Lore Hold at this point. Very good rare this time in multiple choice. Sudden Breakthrough, no. There's a Pillar of the Ages. This is pretty much the solid one. I think we probably should take at least one Introduction to Annihilation. So far our only removal is Lightning Bolt. Not so great. I do like the idea of taking Pilgrim because it combos with our two Stonebound Mentors, but the Scry one's not so... Okay. Now I need... Okay, we really have to look for a Silverquill Campus. We really need to, because we are definitely running the white-black. It's just a question of how do we run it with. So, shame we're passing the Guided Voice because we really want to learn. Tenured Inkcaster is also really good, but we're gonna blot out the sky if we can. Oh, there's an Agonizing Remorse. Yep, I said we want one of these. There's a Spiteful Squad, which is nice, but it's a bit too much on the top. And I'm tempted to just take the Campus, just ensure that we can splash. So we're still flexible on which one we go towards. There's also Trilling. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Campus. We're gonna play it safe here. We're gonna make sure we can choose one or the other, because so far we can't really make a good decision. I see, yeah, there's a bit of a heated debate about it. So the Hunt for Specimens is our soul learn card, and it's so far. I'm gonna put this on the side for now, but definitely splashing black for Silverquill is not bad. Okay, Reconstruct Histories, no. Essence Transfusion, Expanded Anatomy is a good one, but I might want to just take more removal for the time being. I could also take Spiteful Squad. What's our creature count? 7/5. Well, still reasonable. We'll take the Pigment Storm. There's a First Day of Class. That's a good learn card. Study Break is somewhat decent as learn card. Do we have a Spirit Summoning already? No, we don't even have a Spirit Summoning yet. Oh, gosh. I guess I do take the Study Break. Nope, we'll take one Spirit Summoning, because we do have one Learn card anyway, and we're not Okay, there's an Inkling Summoning. This is the one I want better. There's also an Archway Campus. Wow, this one I would really like to take. I might be overvaluing the lesson so far, but it's better to have a little options in each. Okay. Oh, Ardent Dustspeaker. This one's actually reasonably good. It doesn't help us in the aggro plan. Pillar Drop Rescuer is more likely to be of a bigger help. Actually, I kind of want to take Pillar Drop Rescuer because we have a lot more 2-drop so far. Oh, actually, it's 2 and 3 drops, so we definitely want to take this one first. Bludgeon's General over Pilgrim. We're going to take the Pilgrim again. Pilgrim did not fail me last time. I'm happy to take it again. So far so good. Okay, I'm gonna switch this out to the sideways view right now. So I'm gonna have to hover over some, especially in the very beginning. I'm gonna hover over the particular cards very slowly. In that respects. Yeah, if I click this one, it connects me to the video. Yeah, there you go. So I should be able to get a view on comments. Oh wait, can I get latest comments from here? And can I mute this one? This is a hard one to do. Okay. 10 seconds. Yeah, we need more removal. Expel. Got an Agonizing Remorse. There's a Make Your Mark. There's a Trilling Discovery. I'm still a bit torn on which splash I go with, but I think I will take the Agonizing Remorse, even if this ends up in the sideboard. Spell Satchel. How? Okay, we're gonna default on Beaming Defiance. We only have like 6. And Spell Satchel, we actually have to cast spells to get... Yes. Okay, but now we have... I think I will take a Hall Monitor. We want to set up early aggro. It's more... So there's the plan. First Day of Class, we're taking that one. Letter of Acceptance. Probably sideboard, but that's more likely something we're gonna take. Ooh, nice. Primal Command. We're definitely taking Hall of Oracles, best land ever. Oh, come on. Another Clever Luminancer. And what else are we missing out on? Technically, we're missing out on the Luminancer, but... Well, we're also missing out on another Spirit Summoning, another Stonebound Mentor, but... We really have to take Hall of Oracles. This is probably one of the best cards here we can take. Especially considering we do have extra learn, so we actually have access to more spells than we think we do. Okay, Rise of Exodus, another decent removal spell. You can go aggro with the Silverquill Pledge Mage, but the last Rise of Exodus did not wheel, so I have to assume I have to take it now. I can always take Divine Gambit if I want to gamble. Let's take Rise of Exodus. At least it's still playable in mono, even if I'm mono white, so this is not too bad of a pickup. Problem is, yeah, we're way too loaded on the... Yeah, I guess black is going to be the splash at this point. We probably should take a Relic Slot. Yeah, none of these other cards are really interesting. It's pretty much Relic Slot or Pest Summoning at this point. I could take another Lorehold Campus just to... Or even the Archway Commons. This one's a safer one, but we do want to have a bit of an aggro start, so I will take the Relic Slot here. We still need cheaper creatures. A Guiding Voice is fine. Illustrious Historian. This one's fine, actually. I think I will take that one. Because right now we basically have one main learn card. We have one... No, we only have one main learn card. I'll take the Guiding Voice. Okay, another Pillar Drop Rescuer is good. There's a Prismari Pledge Mage, but I don't like the idea of running double red in the deck when we've got so much white here. Yeah, I think we... There's also a... I did say I wanted to take a Campus Guide. Let's take a Campus Guide. It's at least a 2-1. So we're seeing a lot of Spiteful Squads here. There's another First Day. I think one Relic Slot should be enough. So it's a question, do I want a First Day of Class or an Academic Dispute? So technically we have... I don't like either of these, to be honest. I might even just take the Elemental Summoning for the sideboard. So we at least have a flexible... Okay, we got another Clever Luminancer. Get... Claim the Firstborn is reasonable. Oh, another Clever Luminancer. You think we can go all in on Clever Luminancer? Let's see how... We got about 10 instants and sorceries altogether. You know what? I'm gonna gamble a little bit. It's a shame we don't have the... Oh, my goodness. Okay, we got a 4th Clever Luminancer. I think... You know what? It might not end well, but it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Why not? Go for it. Also because most people are running just some pinpoint removal at this point, so... Yeah, we'll take a Divine Gambit too, because we're kind of gambling at this point. Let's see. Another Expel is fine, so we should make adjustments to our removal. The Pigment Storms kind of have to go. The Rise of Exodus might be too slow at this point. We'll take a Spiteful Squad, but... Yeah, so we're limiting our splashes to... Okay, Trilling Discovery is interesting. So we're going to be on the lookout for cards that we can cut very easily. Another Stonebound Mentor. Yeah, I can confirm that we're getting 20 jumps because we took a Lightning Bolt. So we're Okay, so a little bit of a splash for Silverquill. So let's fix our lands. 1, 2, 3. It's more red than white. I kind of want it to be more white, so we should probably cut some red cards. Probably the First Day of Class gets cut. Relic Slot is kind of fine. I might cut the Pillar Drop Warden instead. We still have a lot of things to cut. Hold on. 14 and 11, so we need to cut some non-creature spells. So we have 2 Expels, 1 Heated Debate, 2 Beaming Defiance. I guess we cut the Trilling Discovery because we don't really benefit from it. hall monitor is a bit sketch considering I want to run more of these. So let's, yeah, and now that we're rebalanced to 635, so that's good. I actually might want to even cut it even more, like make it a 725. So we're gonna rebalance them. Oops, we're gonna rebalance the lands a bit. So probably more of a 725 because we only have 2 black spells technically. So let's see. Let's do a double check on how many learn cards we have. We have 1. Okay, right now we literally have only 1. So Pilgrim's fine. I might cut 1 Stonebound Mentor, add the first day of class. There we go, 2 learn cards. So that, at least the learn cards give us some extra options so we're not completely stuck. The Pillar Drop Rescuer seems to be a bit of a top end. We might... Pillar Drop Warden is in consideration for this. Hunt for Specimens, no, because we're... Actually... The Relic slot might be a cut here. I might... Well, no. Vigilance Menace is actually a good mix here. It's also very good with the Thunderous Orator. So you know what? We're gonna kind of run it like this. So it's really more of a Lorehold aggro deck. So it's really about so I might want so basically what's on the docket is whether I run an additional for Hunt for Specimens, whether I make adjustments to some of the other cards, but we're definitely running a lot of 1s and 2s at this point. So we have to be careful with our mana. We really have to be in that sense. So our opening hands have to have at least 1 or 2 Clever Luminancers preferably. Or a lot of 2-drops. I'm willing to accept that as another option here. Also... Okay. Yes, couldn't get the comments on the OBS comments working properly, but this is the deck I'm making my bed with right now. It's our card. Also, I'm noticing that I'm looking green. No, it's not. A little bit green on the camera. Okay, so we got Luminancer 1 with an... Okay, so we got all our splash. We don't have our main red, but I'm willing to keep this one. Because the only single black removal... No, basically the only removal I'm concerned with is... Well, Lash Right. That's just one mana, so that would wreck us a bit. Also note that the problem with Clever Luminancer is that we have to keep casting spells to attack to get a benefit out of it. So it's possible I might actually just play Campus. You know what? Let's just play Luminancer first. This might be a mistake though. This is definitely more constructed than... I might have gotten way too eager. Oh, I should have played this one first. Well, doesn't matter. If our opponent kills the Eager first, you humiliate. Target reveals. You know what? That's fine. They probably take the Beaming Defiance. If they take the Expel, that would be interesting. But yeah, we are missing our red for heat. Oh, they took the Heated Debate. Okay. So now at the very least, we can start scrying for more action. Day of Judgment, destroy all creatures. Ooh. Okay, fine. Not like I can defend against that. Yeah. Well, at least we didn't completely overload. That was just 2 creatures, and the Clever Luminancer didn't really do much. I'm actually really concerned now. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. Okay, where are you going to get the sacrifice? Each discards a card, you draw a card, you gain 2. Oh, okay, so... Okay, so it's just for that. Fine. So we probably lose the Beaming Defiance. If our opponent has removal, I want them to spend the removal. Anyway, now we have to start digging. So far not so great. Not so great for our aggro plan. In fact, it looks like we've done absolutely nothing. So we are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Professor Zoomancy. Okay, so scry. Let's see if we can dig something up. Or rather, first day of class, whenever a creature puts... Oh wait, that's fine. Because we can do first day in... I twitch. That's fine, because we can do first day into... Inkling Sun. Well, we got 4 mana, so we definitely want Spirit or... Let's go Inkling Summoning. Unfortunately, our opponent is in colors that have tons of removal, so we are in... Yeah, we're still in real danger here. Lash of Malice. Yep, that was the removal I was concerned with. We might end up just having to take a chunk of damage here. So, no loss. Opponent probably has a Witherbloom Pledge Mage, which is going to be really bad. At least we can snipe the Zoomancy. Not the Bayou Gruff. I actually don't think you should... Well, no. Actually, Sacrifice makes sense if they get Pest Summoning. Yeah, we're in trouble here. Containment Breach. Ooh, that's a good one. That snipes the Campus Guide. Man, this is very bad, guys. Okay, another Clever Luminancer. So if our opponent can't remove the Luminancer immediately, we do have a sequence of events where if they swing to attack, we can expel. We're still taking 4 though. Yeah, slightly awkward. Actually, I'm thinking of putting... Yeah, I kind of wish I had the study break now, because it makes more sense to do that there than here. Yeah, so no blocks. Super awkward. Yeah, we made a mistake. It's a very, very bad mistake. Can we survive this mistake? Oh my gosh, and another... Well... Yeah, I think we can safely concede at this point. So we're gonna have to make some adjustments here. Our deck is clearly not suited for this kind of plan, so we're going to have to roll to a different kind of plan here. Or we have to revise the spell set we're putting in. We're definitely putting the Hunt for Specimens back in. So we're not... Do we have enough blacks? Actually... So, change of plans. We're gonna go so then we're gonna revise the lands a bit. There, 5-4-5. 5-4-5, not good. Hold on. 1, 2. How many? Oh shoot! It's even 6-6. Okay, we need to cut even more red stuff to make... So I want it to be at least 554, but I think it should be 653 at this point. 1, 2... Wait, how many lands do we have here? 17, so we need to still make 5 cuts. So, Divine Gambit... It's still fine. 50 mini finds is fine. Guiding. Okay, let's cut 1 Luminancer. I think 4 is just too many. Agonizing Remorse. Fine. First Day is fine. Campus Guide is no. It's interesting on paper. It's also... Okay, the Expel... No. Wow, what exactly do we cut? I guess we can just cut the Pillar Drop Rescuer at this point. Yeah, we cut the Relic slot also, so we don't have any really big creatures, so that's something to consider. But it should ease our mana requirements on red. Yeah, there you go. Probably want to... I think we do cut the Divine Gambit. It just makes no sense to run it. You could also just run 16. Okay, a little bit of gamble. We'll try it out like this. But yeah, I'm already realizing that I allowed my experience with the previous match to color my draft here, and it's really bad. No, we're not dragging a Link. Hold on. I allowed my experience with the previous match. Mute that. And well, we can hunt for specimens, but this is really a mulligan. Okay, this is much better. Blot Out the Sky probably goes in the well, let's see. Oh wow, this is hard. It's 3 mana. It's 3 lands before we can even cast this. So we definitely have to put the Blot Out the Sky in the bottom here. So not good. Well, at least our opponent mulliganed also, so there's that. Yeah, because this needs some help. It's not just pure add 1 mana of any color. If we can hit black or red, I'm perfectly okay with it. At least we have a semi-aggro sequence this time. And so far, at least with red, our opponent's gonna need some extra help just to snipe it. They could shock it now. Oh, this is sorcery. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so Guiding Voice is sorcery. Remember, it's no Defiant Strike. But we got this out of the way, so next turn we have a Hunt for Specimens token. Or Heated Debate. Well, we're going Hunt for Specimens first. So definitely... Well, Spirit Summoning gives us more body. Inkling Summoning gives us flight. Yeah, I'll take the Inkling Summoning. Let's hope our opponent doesn't have another shock. Don't like that it's holding though. Could just be Study Break. Opponent is still holding. Let's see where our opponent spends the removal. And I'm pretty sure... Okay. So activate only as a sorcery, so... If I put this here, our opponent snipes it, but... Actually, that's fine. They could have yet another shock, but so be it. Could be... Well, Lightning Helix would be bad for us. Rip Apart. Okay, that's fine, but we're getting the removal out of there. Also, we can just Guiding Voice this one. So, time to get Spirit Summoning. So at least we got the value of all our less learn cards. Actually, not all our learn cards. I think no, we should still have one more learn card. Opponent's now hitting 4 mana, so we have a good heated debate target. That's the good news. If our opponent's just all removal, make your mark. Okay, fine. Well, they did spend 2 cards to do this. And I'm spending 1 card to do this. But now we are kind of flooded at this point. So if our opponent has any more removal... Like, my gosh, how much removal did our opponent spend? They haven't even cast a single... Our opponent could just be literally sitting on instants and sorceries. Okay. They could also be sitting on the fact that they have no white mana. Not enough white mana, so... Might as well play this one. We're gonna scry end of turn. It's a shame we can't grow this anymore, but... let's see. Our opponent has 5 mana at this point. If this is all white with the... If these are all big drops with double white... Nope, Pigment Storm. Okay, opponent finally had... So we take 2 damage. Well, Shadrix. So choose 2 options. So we make the Inkling. Yes, they can put +1/+1 on all their creatures. Now, they might have another Pigment Storm, which would be annoying, but at least we got some value out of Shadrix this way. Yeah, I'm really considering putting... Oh no, opponent conceded! So Shadrix Silverquill saves us. At least we got that part down. Whew. So at least we got 1 win. That's good news, I guess. Hold on. Also, comments are slightly messed up here. Actually, everything I'm looking at is slightly messed up right now. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah, it's on mute already, but I kind of... Yeah, let's... Yeah, open and watch. Are comments popping out? No, it's actually all over the place right now. Okay, that did not quite work out. Yeah, it is what it is. Next match. Yeah, right after this one, in a few more hours after this, I will be closing... For those who are in the MTG Arena, Magic Arena MTG group, Hello, Ursa. Okay, now, interesting quandary here. If our opponent has a 2-drop, I am willing to just drop the Bolt. Actually need more white. No attacks. Yeah. No, I technically could have gotten more. Ooh, okay, there you go. Okay, got the white. Let's see how the opponent blocks. We could just give this up. Yeah, we're gonna just give up the Campus Guide. So next turn, I probably want to play Pilgrim of the Age. If I don't have to show the Black Splash, I won't. kind of the plan at least. Opponent definitely has a blocker. Spiteful Squad. Oh yeah, I did put some of those in. Interesting thing is, I'm probably more likely to just take damage rather than trade. Because... Professor of Symbology. Ooh, that's not good. So we're looking for another spell. Expanded Anatomy, but we can't cast it quite yet. Okay, Hall of Oracles, but we can't quite cast it yet either. Okay, we're gonna go for the long game here. Okay, so our opponent can do Expanded Anatomy. Like, Expanded Anatomy and Spiteful Squad is really bad for us. And let's see. Please be a land. Actually... Oh, does our opponent have a way to deal with this? Ooh, Shadrix, no! No! Ooh, no, 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 no. Oh well. So the plan now is to basically just start making tokens. So we actually want our creatures to die now. If our opponent has a pump... Oh, that's sorcery speed. It would have affected how I did things if you cast that first. Beaming Defiance. Okay, that's fine too. But at least it... And more importantly, it's over here. And... Hold on. Okay, land's good. So now... So at least we got that part of the plan out. Now our opponent gets to cast their... Oh, they're still not? No blocks. I'm surprised it... Howland's Shield Mage. Okay, they probably want to cast it there. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7... So it's X equals 5, but it's fine because the non-creature, non-land permanents are on our side. Let's see if our opponent is willing to trade. No, no trade. That's fine. Okay. So now our opponent has to hold back. Technically, I could have also just gone for 4 tokens and tapped the Hall of Oracles to put a +1/+1 counter on Howland's Shield Mage number 2. So flyers for days. Like, let's see, our opponent blocks 2 of these, so they take 6. I definitely am going for it though. So it's a question. It's like I can bring this back, but that does nothing for me. I'm probably better off just making an... Yeah, because this is still enough damage. Our opponent has to double block, which is fine. Okay, the opponent's down to 3, so they have to block. Oh, they're gonna need more. Technically, they can just cast that now, get the vigilance damage in. That's fine. So we're getting there. Yeah, doing quite well at this point. Let's see. Okay, still flooded. I'm just gonna replay this so we can start thinning the deck a little bit. Opponent might have an expel, so... But the thing is, Defiant Strike, draw a card. Doomblade? Probably... Oh, whoa, wait. No, they don't have anything. Okay, there we go. So we lost Shadrax, but we did get Blot Out the Sky. So good stuff. Also, yeah, notifications are a mess. Comments are... How do I get latest comments? Because that seems to be what the code was for. Like I can't program CSS for squat anywhere worth it. Anyway, let's go for another one. I need to figure it out. So it looks like, and I'm also looking at like other people's codes right now. Showing a transparent live chat. Yes, the question is page number. So source ad browser streamer chat. If you have issues. Oh wait, gaming streamer chat. Okay, something's okay. Anyway, we do have a plan here. Let's see if our opponent shocks this. You know what? Fine. It's fine. If Clever Luminancer is just there to absorb other people's shocks, I'm fine. I'm game with it. Okay, but we're definitely playing Campus Guide now. Let's ensure we get the mountain, because we do have a very fragile mana base. Admittedly, very greedy as well. Opponent's on the Prismari train. Vortex Runner, okay. Let's see if he trades. Horrible use for this, but if it takes out an early creature, it's fine. Basically, we want to force them to start emptying their board so that I don't have to worry about spells they cast on my turn. Eager first year. I will play Guiding Voice now. Gives an excuse. Okay, we don't have environmental sciences. We are missing one red. We could just take Spirit Summoning, but I think we take Inkling Summoning. It's a safer bet. Okay, getting the aggro train a little bit going. We do have a Rise of Exodus. We do get one shot with Agonizing Remorse. First day of class also. Let's save that bit. We'll do the Agonizing Remorse first. Let's see how much we're dealing with our opponent. If Test of Talents. Okay, fine. So our hand's the one that gets revealed. So we get a first day of class, but I want to see if I can draw one more land before this happens. Opponent probably starting to take notes of what we have. Otherwise, I don't mind swinging in 4 or 5. Wait, I'm trying to... Yeah, because Yeah, because the Flash Rogue is like a 1/2 anyway, so that's kind of fine. Wait, opponent might have something. Maybe a pop quiz. Yeah, I'm trying to get more value out of this for now. I don't feel the need to be that greedy quite yet. We do want to hit our lands eventually though, so that's something to consider. Opponent's at 6 mana now. They have to have something at this point. They can't just be waiting for their 7 mana big stuff. Yeah, Thunder's Art. I'm gonna take the start from scratch. It might be relevant. Oh, it's a good thing I played it now. I literally forgot all about the haste part. Now opponent has to respond to this. They have to have something. No, they're just going down to 2. Enthusiastic stud. Oh, now they're learning. Okay, so oh wait, environmental sciences. Okay, if you see someone playing environmental sciences this late, something really bad must have happened. Draconic intervention, wipe the board. Okay, that's fine. Then environmental sciences to grab something. We will get an inkling summoning off the top at least. They might have a shock, but you know what? That's kind of fine. We'll play the Clever Luminancer too. Because at least the start from scratch is semi-relevant at this rate. Yeah, considering we're good game. Waterfall Aerialist. And oh yeah, because of seated debate, we don't have to pay for a ward. Yeah, because it can't be countered. That includes the ward ability. They literally had to spell it out for that. Actually, now that I'm concerned, every spell that says this can't be countered is now going to have that phrase. So the ward ability better show up. Opponent might still have an out to this though, so... Or not. Yeah, good game? No, so... Yeah, good game. So they were really counting on casting early stuff. Actually, I'm surprised they didn't cast the early stuff. Well, they were counting on having creatures. It looks like that did not happen. So we did a lot better compared to last time. So there is some merit to the White X aggro deck. I'm actually looking very keen on this one. Also, yeah, trying to figure out the different tools and all that jazz. Yeah, I should actually set a new goal. I already hit my first goal of more than 50 followers. Thank you to all who are following right now. Don't allow raids from other... Why would I not allow a raid from other stream? Okay, so there are good reason for me to avoid a raid from other streamers. Anyway, comments is still an issue here. I still can't figure out how to get this thing to work. Definitely... But yeah, I kind of want to set... I'm definitely going to set up a new goal. But we'll save that for later. Well, let's continue. We're so far doing quite well. It's kind of... I think I should rename the deck now. It's not literally just Lorehold aggro. It's just White X aggro at this point. I have to actually be thankful for the previous losses. Those are very good teachers. Oh yeah, I just realized that the camera looks a bit fuzzy. I don't know if that fixed it. But there we go. Let's get that one done. Oh yeah, it is a bit 'Cause it's still a bit fuzzy. Well, we got all our colors. And we got the Shadrick's Silverquill. I guess we can be reactive for the time being. This one's a risk keep, but... guess not. So if our opponent drops something, we can heat it, debate it, but... yeah. Let's secure our lands first. Also, there's no target for heated debate anyway. I could attack with Clever Luminancers to send a message, but that's very... oh, our opponent's also in Platinum. So opponent's on the Frost Tricks. Probably taps the Pilgrim. We got a Thunderous Orator. We can wait it out a bit. Our opponent's basically aiming for tempo plays at this time being. Gnarled Professor. Yeah, that's a good. Now that's a good target for heated debate. Opponent gets to learn, but we get to hit back. We get to hit for 6. Well, not quite 6. In fact, I'm gonna offer all 3 as a trade. I'm pretty sure if our opponent blocks, it's gonna be this one. There you go. Add it. I'm gonna be... okay, opponent went for Introduction to Annihilation, so maybe let's not play Shadrick Silverquill too fast. Hoping for another mana so we can hit the Rise to Exodus, though. In fact, yeah, this would be the best one for us. I take it back. It was the best one, but... I'm tempted to actually put counters on everything. Let's just attack. Our opponent isn't exactly doing anything right now. Let's force our opponent to do something, since we're the one with the board presence right now. Okay, this mills a token. That's fine. Witherboom Pledge Mage. Okay. That's a good rise of Exodus target. And let's exile that as well. And what do we get? Considering our opponent's also going for big stuff. Okay, we're missing 1 red, unfortunately, so Elemental Summoning's out of the equation. Let's take our own Introduction to Annihilation. Opponent dropping Ibrahim Dean of Theory, so... let's help our opponent out. Let's give him a card. Our opponent could have Silver's Cast of Talents. Okay. On the other hand, it means our opponent doesn't draw a card, so I'm fine with that. More importantly, I'm free to swing now because our opponent knows we have a Beaming Defiance. Well, they could still block one. Most likely the Pilgrim of Ages, which is still not so great for them because we can just get it back. In fact, by doing it like this, I can take our... okay. We're gonna spread it around a bit. Basically, I just want to keep that board clear as much as possible. So we can buy it back, but do nothing. We can... Shadrick's... I kind of want to draw cards. It also gives our opponent a... Yeah, well, let's help you out. So so Shadrix is certainly going to eat the spell. That's a given. Gonna blot out the sky. Okay, so let's see if I can avoid playing blot. Well, our opponent knows we have blot out. Well, they don't know we have it now. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, hold on. 1, 2. So this is x equals 4. So this forces our opponent to have flash removal of some sort. Our opponent is 1 mana shy of Magma Opus, so that's the good news. And opponent concedes on that point because, so yeah, more like, so even if they could survive that first one, the next one, well, they know what they have in their hand. So we actually got to gold 1 now. We actually got our four wins, so I'm relatively happy at this point. So good showing for us here. But yeah, we're gonna rename the deck. This one's for the thumbnail. Oh, some interruptions here, so maybe our stream is not as solid as it is. So, but yeah, we're gonna rename this to white plus, because it's literally, it is mostly white. I'll be honest. Basically, the black and the red are both splash colors here. And so far, we haven't been too well. There's that one game. Yeah, we were kind of punished by the mana base a bit. No, I think the first game was the real punishment for us, I guess. Running it, though, that one match where our opponent seemed to have a lot of early removal, it's kind of tapered off. Well, the thing was, our opponent was just still reactive all the time. They weren't exactly active. That was an issue. So yeah, I think it's possible that my internet connection is not good enough, which would explain why I look kind of green, and which would also explain why why the stream looks a bit borked. Okay, now this is the second time we're getting whoa, looks like we're also running into every single platinum player right now. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, but we're gonna mulligan this. Oh, this is better. Oh no, do I? If I knew that was gonna happen, I would have put one of the Beaming Defiances down. So we are getting multiple whites, so let's take Inkling Summoning. I could have taken Spirit Summoning just to have a bigger beater. But I think... oh, opponent is in white X. Elite Spellbinder. What do we lose? On the brights... we'll probably lose Shadrix. That's a given. Well, technically we're not losing Shadrix. We're just paying more for Shadrix. Also, when the life... what does it mean when the life box is blinking? It looks like could be a... well, I know my CPU is... way on the fritz here. I am gonna play the Inkling Summoning now. It gives us a blocker for the Elite Spellbinder, forces our opponent to have something up for it. Next turn, we're definitely playing the Luminancer, holding up the Beaming Defiance. Opponent's Combat Professor. Now that's good. Hold on. That's +1/+0 in Vigilance. I don't think our opponent's gonna swing. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, we can go for the super greedy play. I can swing with both. Well, technically, it doesn't matter which one our opponent blocks with Elite Spellbinder. We're not going to be able to save it. The one that blocked by the Combat Professor, we can save. If our opponent does absolutely nothing, I just play Pilgrim and Clever Luminancer and get that out of the way. Yeah, we'll take the trade. Yeah, mono white is definitely a good plan there. I can dig it. Opponent now going for their own Pilgrim. They're gonna dig it. So it's in their best interest to keep the Combat Professor alive at all costs. Oh, does our opponent have a combat trick? Defiant Strike. Okay. Okay. A little extra damage goes a long way, I guess. So that makes it a 3-1. I can choose to trade it, or I can just choose to... So now our opponent is really incentivized to swing. I'm still debating on whether it was useful to keep our Luminancer. I think it's still useful. Now, our opponent can decide to just bring this back. Well, this is anytime, so... Now our opponent has to like, okay, if they swing with both of these. So now we want to be in the defensive, but I want to keep Spiteful Squad up as well. Stonebound Mentor is... It's also a 3-3, but we'll do this one because this is more value. Trying to... So our opponent's now going to just go up on the air all the time. That's kind of what Combat Professor is good for. Study Break, tap those two. The Learn is what I'm concerned about. Okay, another Inkling Summoning. So, yeah, we get beat down by a true mono-white deck. It makes sense. Yeah, losing Shadrax was a big pain there. If we draw Blot out, that's also not going to help us a bit. The good news is we can kind of mitigate some of that damage. Hold on, let's do a double check. We don't exactly have a double black either, so that doesn't. I'm actually fine with letting Pilgrim die. Basically, it's the setup. It's there to set up me getting the 7th land. I don't mind the Pilgrim dying at this point. Though the problem is we're more likely to die. We're more likely to die first from. We're more likely to die first from the air. In fact, I don't think we have an out anymore because we put the land in. Like, our best bet would be to swing at everything, but that's like, what, 7 damage? The opponent knows we have a land on top now. Yeah, I think we shot ourselves in the foot with that play. And Thunder's Aura as well. Yeah, we were not getting past. We probably could have used one Combat Professor at this rate. And the problem is, even if I swing with all of these guys... That's... Yeah, they just take it. We kind of needed some removal. Well, we don't exactly have that much removal to begin with, so that was also a problem for us. So, well, at least it's still early enough that we should be able to make Platinum without me having to hit the quick drafts. But all in all, I'm perfectly fine with the performance. We still haven't quite figured out the flavor of white aggro quite yet. So... Pillar Drop Rescuer is a bit on the expensive side. Yeah, we really want everything to be cheap. Like, what's our creature count? 11, 13, ugh. Okay, if I were to add another creature, like even this one, what would I cut for it? Okay, let's remember, 11, 13, but technically it's 12, 12 because Blot Out is a creature. Yeah, it's fine. Times, and we do have like 1, 2. We have 4 learn spells, though 3 of them are only the reliable early game ones. The 4th one is Rise of Exodus. That's a late game learn spell, so can't rely on that one too much. And wow, it looks like it's all platinum today. At least we get to keep, and we have a good 1, 2, 3 at that. So turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. We will Clever Luminancer will get her beats. Oh, come on. Shock it. Okay. I was gonna say shock again? What a shocker. I almost clicked the no attacks, but okay, here I actually want to hold back on this. I want to play Pilgrim because, well, if I don't draw another land, I am tempted to play Pilgrim because it sets up it will set up the next land in hand. Actually, no, we can just play Inkling Summoning first, then we can just play the land off this. That's fine. Opponent's taking a lot of time thinking of what your second land should be. Okay. Are they actually going... They're actually going to flunk a Clever Luminancer. Okay, I'm impressed. Yeah, I really wish we had environmental sciences. So next turn, Pilgrim, Guiding Voice. Sets up the Spiteful Squad. Or maybe the Shadrix next turn. Opponent's on the same colors as we are. They hit the Eager first here. Do they have a... Shock? Basically, I want to swing with both and convince our opponent. Spirit Summoning. So at least we're the first ones to get our aggro out. Yeah, Flunk is actually a very good piece. Also, a nice thing that Eager first year only gets +1/+0, so Pilgrim will always be able to block. I'm assuming our opponent has pump effects like the spell with +2/+0 in first strike, so So that's gonna... But that's fine. That's kind of what Pilgrim of the Ages is for. And if we can get rid of those first strike spells, it makes our Spiteful Squad better as a follow-up. Killian. Ooh. Academic Dispute. I do want it to block, actually. Okay, I take it back. I don't want it to block now. But you know what? It's fine. If it blocks, it means I'm not taking 6 damage. I'll take it. So we actually have the option to cast for Shadrix. Okay, wait. Rise of Extus. You know what? That's fine. The Rise of Extus hits this one and not this one. So I'm actually happy with that. So we can't block that. Do we take 7? Because I can draw. Opponent probably wants to kill this immediately, which will make perfect sense. It's a question of whether we can survive long enough. Okay, 4, 5, 6. Actually, yeah, no blocks. Let's see what spells our opponent has. So opponent goes up to 8. Silverquill Pledge Mage. I'm assuming they have a kill spell for Shadrix, because I'm about to swing for lethal with Shadrix. I'm probably also going to just swing with everyone just to be sure. Because these two alone are good enough, this guy alone is good enough. I'm assuming our opponent has... Expel, so we're gonna lose Shadrix this way. Let's assume that's the case. He did... Oh, he could have more than that. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So he's gonna auto-block that. That's fine. Okay. Actually, I thought it was gonna be much worse. Opponent goes Spirit Summoning. Yeah, that... And opponent's out of stuff, so we got there. Shadrix saves us again. Now we're at 5 wins. Yeah, so that was great. Kinda wish to check our comments right now. Yeah, the watch command's awfully weird. That's gonna enter full screen. No, don't enter full screen. That's a mess. Go out of full screen. So we're actually we're 2 wins away, but we're also 1 loss away. So any game could be our last from here. So let's see how much more we got it. Yeah, this one's a bit... I would say it's a bit of a slow one. But at least I can personally confirm that White X is a plausible strategy. I just needed to have a good mythic to give me a good excuse there. I would have much preferred that we were not split between 3 colors, but... Okay. I now have the perfect excuse to play both of these first. Now, kind of an anti-timing if I want this to have the +1/+1 counter. But I think it's kind of fine. Environmental sciences, okay. Eager first year too. So I'm gonna take Introduction to Annihilation because I know our opponent has something big. No, it's a 1/2, but at least it's something. So next turn, Swamp, Eager First Year, hold Beaming. Well, depends on what our opponent drops. If our opponent empties out for this, Zimone plays Environmental Sciences. Places. Okay, he takes it, so that's actually fine. Let's see what their big drop is. So far we're just being nickel and dimed here, though this is not such a great thing. Also, what's this? Draw a card if you control. Okay, so far no draw card yet. Let's see how our opponent responds to this. So at least we get the triggers. And oh, opponent's about to do some Eureka. Oh, Eureka moment. That's fine. 3, 6. I can go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if I want to be really greedy. No, let's save that. And we'll play another Clever Luminancer. Because our opponent knows if they drop something big, it just eat. Oh, they draw a card. Cycling? So they have 7 mana now. Creative out. Okay, elemental. The spell that produces 2 elementals would be annoying. Leyline influence. Ooh, all your eggs in. Wait, not quite all your eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm very sure if I play this, our opponent has a snake. You know what? Let's cast this anyway. If our opponent, because we need to get it out of the way. If our opponent has Snakeskin Veil, they have Snakeskin Veil. So be it. So be it. They don't have Snakeskin Veil. Okay. And the opponent's gonna throw. Well, not necessarily. She still has Fortifying Draw. Okay. So not a complete throw. That's fine. So next turn, we can play Shadrix, but Fondrix Pledge Mage, Fondrix Cultivator. Okay. So I can make 1 token. Actually, we have interesting plans here. I can make 1 token. Spiteful Squad. Super suspicious, but we're gonna go for this. Also, I know there's no. So. I And just from the way this works, you actually get enough damage through. Ooh. Okay, there we go. We're out of spells now, but I'm... Yeah, actually it's still concerning. We... Pigment Storms on that. Okay. Natural Order. Ooh, what are they getting? A Bookworm. Ooh. Okay, so we're now on the ground plan. I don't like the idea of helping them draw cards, but we have to do it. This has trample, so that's also another concern. This does not, at least. I'm pretty sure our opponent has a big removal spell. Well, they used Pigment Storm, but they're already at 8 mana, so... Creative Outburst. So Shadrix did his job, sort of. We're gonna take a huge hit off this one. I don't think we can even survive the next one. Opponent not swinging. Okay, I can dig it. So this one's a bit more of a throwaway. We're just basically setting up, okay, no surprise reach. Just basically setting up the kill, I guess. Dream Strix, okay, not quite. Frost Trickster, also not quite. Team Pennant. Not enough mana to equip, thank goodness. One is still really holding back. I really want to cast this. Like, if I swing with this one, it trades with either of these two, so that's not so great. You know what? Let's cast this first. Also, because the moment our opponent equips one of these, it's kind of bad, so we need to force a trade anyway. And... oh, they even have a big play too. Yeah, I guess this is how we lose, I guess. And they even have a divide by 0 to... oh, wow. Okay, but they used up all their cards. Now the question is, do we have enough damage to get through? Actually, first we need to see, can we survive? We know we're taking 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a mandatory block with this one. Oh, they also have elemental summoning. 8, but this does not have oh, now it has trample. Okay, that's good game. So we take 6. This is plus 7. So I actually have to throw this in front also. Opponent does not have the mana to cast that, but doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's no... wait. I kind of wish that it did not give vigilance. That would have saved us a load of trouble. But yeah, that was a very good natural order. Unfortunately, it's not going to save us at this rate. So there you go. That ends our run. But you know what? We forced our opponent to use up all of their cards, so I can't complain too much about it. That's just how the cookie crumbles once in a while. Yeah, some notifications are weird up and all that. Anyway, we did hit gold 1, so that's good news. We did not exactly get the Silverquill play, but it was mostly white with and it was still the two Silverquill mythics that made up the most of it. So I'd say it was still good. More importantly, we got more gems than we came in. So I'd say that's a victory nonetheless. That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. I was actually so concerned at first when with the first losses, but we did manage to turn it around, more or less. And that's our first meal. That's our first Fox and Luca. Actually, want to figure out how to make one with this. Oh, we finally got our first cultivate, so the Japanese cultivate's gonna have use. Also, cracking more packs. First test of talents, and ooh, I still can't get Commander plus Loras to work. Can someone at Wizards please fix that bug? I can't get it to work in Brawl. I would love to get it to work in Brawl. Another Inquisition is nice, especially for the non-singleton formats. And Wandering Archaic, actually very interesting in the current event right now. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope to see you guys again next time. Yeah. Good luck in the test of knowledge. Lorehold represent. Take care.